All right. Good morning. It's Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. I pray that you are being blessed in the beginning of this new year. Well, we're talking about the appetite, right? In this new series, whether it's food, whether it's spiritual, it's all together. The title today is Trading Destiny for Appetite. The story that I want to share is about Esau, and it's coming out of Genesis chapter 25. I pray that you take some time, go and read that story. It's really good, especially on how, the atmosphere was, what was going on in the atmosphere, dealing with the mother and the son and the father, being on his deathbed, and what was conspired even in the midst of this family. Sometimes we get distracted on the behavior on the external where we don't really understand the root of why people are doing what they're doing. Okay. It's deeper than the surface. So we're talking about the appetite though. Appetite is powerful. It is not just about food. The appetite is desire, guys. It pulls on you when you are tired. How many of y'all know when y'all are emotional, when you're stressed, or even impatient? So when you look at the story in Genesis chapter 5, where it talks about Esau, right? He's coming into the field, he's coming out of the field exhausted and he's hungry. Jacob's there cooking the stew. Esau says something dangerous. He says, "Give me some of that red stew." And in that moment, he trades his birthright for a bowl of food. That has to do with the beginning of the story because somebody knew what they were doing, why they were cooking that stew. But here is what is important. Esau was not wicked. He was hungry, y'all. But his hunger was loud enough to make a permanent decision for a temporary relief in that moment, right? This is what an unchecked appetite does. It convinces you that you need relief now, even if it costs you later. Many of us are not losing ground because we are rebellious. We're losing ground because we are tired. It's that simple. We're overwhelmed. We're hungry in ways that we have not addressed. And appetite steps in to lead when discipline is exhausted. The danger is not hunger. Hunger is human. The danger is letting hunger rush your decisions, to lower your standards in that moment and override the wisdom that you have. You know, you got it, but you're not using it. Wisdom has to do with application, y'all, not just knowing what to do right. It's doing right. So Esau did not plan to give up his future. He just wanted to feel better in that moment. He was hungry. And that is the question we have to ask ourselves. What am I feeding for temporary relief that may be costing me a long-term growth? Because appetite is always asking for more, but destiny requires patience. Here's a question. What decision am I allowing hunger or impulse, right, to make for me right now? What corner? And is the pressure from the external world, right, wherever atmosphere we are in, what's backing me into a corner that's causing me to want to be impulsive in my decisions? An untrained appetite will always demand what discipline is meant to protect. The Bible says, "Them that hunger and thirst, what? For righteousness, they shall be filled." What do you want to be filled with? All right. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you Friday. God bless.